They announced Conor McGregor's comeback as Ngannou was walking to the ring. Like that wasn't a fucking slight.
Yeah, that's appropriate. That's exactly what's expected.
Oh, yeah. You know Dana sent the text.
Yeah.
He's like, release it now.
It was like as soon as, you knew it was like as soon as he's walking out, hit the send button.
Jones looks like a crackhead. John Jones looks like he's fucking not doing well.
Yeah, and I mean, he outright said he wants to get out of his UFC contract.
Yes, he did. He said it live on the air.
But he also talked about the arthritis issues that everyone knows he's been having and doing a poor job of hiding.
It was also a little fucked up that Ngannou was like, I'm the best heavyweight in the world with like John Jones on camera. I'm like, I mean, you could make the argument, I guess. You are the lineal champion.
Yeah, I mean, how old is John right now? He's still fairly young.
Late 30s? Maybe. Late 30s?
I mean, depending on how bad the arthritis is, it's not like he's so far gone that he can't fight. It's just how much pain and lack of movement has he...
arthritis is
John Jones is washed up.
I don't know that.
He washed up.
How's he washed up?
He couldn't beat his way out of a wet paper bag.
Do you remember his last fight?
I do. When was it? In the 80s?
No, it was last.
It was
2
on
years
black
ago.
and white. Was it on Spike TV?
It was 2 years ago. And he's spinning back kicks Stipe Miocic.
I don't remember that shit.
Yeah.
He's a paid government shill. Listen, he's no longer a fighter.
How many more fights could we have had if he just didn't run people over in cars?
Exactly.
Or do drugs.
If he was half a decent person, we would have so many more fights to base this off of.
And that's what sucks, because if it wasn't for him being him, there'd be easy goat talk.
Yeah.
Same thing for Conor McGregor. If he wasn't him being him, we may have more proof that he is not as good a fighter as he is a shit talker, or that he is as good a fighter as he is a shit talker.
Conor,
he got in his own way.
Conor's never going to be in GOAT talk ever.
No.
Because I don't even know if he defended a belt. I don't know if I can't remember. I don't know if he ever defended a belt. But young Conor coming up was good.
His name is always going to be talked about just for the entertainment value, though.
For sure. And that counts for something.
That alone, the amount of eyes he drew to MMA is really what's kind of the end of his story.
So with that said,
he changed the game.
The entertainment factor of last night was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I enjoyed the night of fights.
The fights were so mismatched.
Yeah,
100%.
That you knew the result before they walked down the thing.
Yeah.
100%.
The only one that to me that was a toss-up was Perry and Diaz.
Yeah.
I'm like, if this stays into a standing and they're brawling.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike Perry is they call him the most violent man in the sport for a reason.
Yeah.
And he's been doing bare knuckle boxing for the last 2 years.
I mean,
so if Nate stands in front of him,
it's true.
Nate looked so awkward with his stand-up.
Yeah, he would like hold onto the cage with one hand and throw like a dumbass.
So
side.
he did say at the end of the fight, he broke his finger in the first minute of the fight, and then he was paying so much attention to that because I thought he broke a rib. I thought Mike Perry broke a rib on him because he was standing in a weird, awkward way. He seemed out of breath.
He got hit to the body hard.
He did,
hard,
but he also broke a finger in his hand in the beginning. So I mean,
but there was weird times where like he was like turning away, and he
was hurt.
He wasn't facing him. It was very, very odd. It really looked like
it was showy, but it was also to sacrifice his reputation. Protect his reputation because I think he was really fucking hurt. I think Mike Perry put it on him.
I'll be honest about Nate Diaz since we're going to touch on this.
You love him.
I do not. I think he's never been the fighter his brother was.
You do love him.
No, Nick Diaz was a much better fighter.
Before we got on the air, you were
when was there a time?
He is my favorite fighter of all time.
When was there a time on earth that we said Nate Diaz, that motherfucker, is the best in the world at that weight class? When was that?
You know, I think I look at him the same way I look at Clay Guida, where like it is going to be an entertaining fight.
Fair.
Right.
He might not win, but by God, is he going to put on a show?
That's a very fair assessment.
Yes.
However, Nate Diaz has always been words that come to mind with Nate Diaz. Journeyman, gatekeeper,
BMF.
No.
BMF.
Do you remember his BMF title fight? Do you remember? Because I do. Jorge Masvidal beat the shit out of him. Beat the absolute dog shit out of him.
There isn't a time.
Beat the shit out of him.
In which he looked good.
Worse than Perry did.
But I will
beat
say
the
this.
shit out of him.
But I will say this. He is a showman.
You walk around Stockton, you'll find a bunch of Nate Diaz. Listen, he was never the
better equipped to fight.
He was never the fighter his brother was. Nick Diaz, when he was young, was coming up.
Right.
He knocked out Robbie Lawler. Knocked him out. Didn't pitter-patter him. Knocked him the fuck unconscious.
Yes.
And then at one point in time, when they tried to do the GSP Nick Diaz fight outside of the UFC, the UFC.
The USB?
The USP, yeah.
The USB.
Outside the USB charger. No, Nick Diaz was the best 170-pound fighter in the world that wasn't in the UFC.
Yes.
We've never said that about Nate.
Yes.
Never.
So do you think there's like
Nick
the
Diaz,
Mandela effect on Nate from Nick?
I think Nate. I'm not going to go as far to say that Nate Diaz rode his brother's coattails. I won't. But the Diaz army was started by Nick Diaz.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nick Diaz has a fucking go-go plata submission win over Takanori Gomi.
Yeah.
Like he is. Nick Diaz is an infinitely
legit.
better fighter
He
than
is.
his brother was.
Eh,
He just
Yeah,
fucking had mental
much,
problems.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
much did he lose in terms of his fighting ability and time from the gym wars that he clearly had? Like he is fucking hurting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CT.
Like the amount of
CTE.
scar tissue. Like he
his
walks
brain.
around and he has
It's
like
true.
he has like a permanent dark spot around his eye from the amount of times his eye has been fucking ripped open. Like that is easily opened again every single fight.
Yeah. I was happy that they stopped the fight because those cuts were
Yeah, he couldn't.
fucking
He clearly
Yes.
couldn't keep this one eye clear enough to see what was going on.
Yeah, and
When-
I think
when-
his skull was going to be split open with one more elbow from Mike Perry, and you were going to see some skull. He had it like he was outlining where that piece of skin was going to be chunked off.
Yeah, if we're going to take a walk down memory road here, when Nate Diaz was young and he was on The Ultimate Fighter, when he was trying to get into the UFC,
Right.
he made it to the finals, okay? I don't know if he got on the show because of his name, whatever. He might have been a good local fighter. Anyway, he got on the Ultimate Fighter TV show. He made it to the finals against an Armenian fighter named Manville, the Anvil Gambarian, right? Real short, stocky judo guy.
Sounds serious.
He was picked to win the show.
Right.
When the fight started, Manny got a takedown, dislocated his shoulder. Dislocated his shoulder. Nate Diaz wins the Ultimate Fighter.
Hell
Nate
yeah.
Diaz gets a UFC contract.
Hell yeah.
That's how Nate Diaz got into the UFC.
Staged is what you're saying?
Not staged. Just circumstances went together. Just like Nate Diaz never won the big fight.
Right.
He never. I mean, he beat Conor McGregor one time.
Yeah.
He did. He put on a pressure pace. Conor thought, "Oh, this guy's retarded. I'm going to win this fight easily." It's Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
He was wrong.
Solid assessment.
He got fair.
Right.
He's like, I'm a great striker, but he couldn't put Nate away with shots, and Nate outlasted the storm. Conor got tired because Conor's who Conor is.
Yep.
And Conor got choked out.
Yep.
In the rematch, Conor beat Nate.
Right. He didn't take him so lightly.
Every time Nate got to the big fight, he lost. He lost the boxing match to Jake Paul. He lost the BMF title fight to George, if you can call it a title, to Jorge Masvidal. He's just. I'm not saying he's a trash fighter because he's not. He's been in the UFC. He was in the UFC for like 10 years or something stupid, fighting people all the time. He's not top level. He's not a top 10 fighter. He's not.
So let me
he's
ask
a
you.
journeyman.
So let me ask you this: outside of the fact that you think he is the best fighter ever to live,
Right. Right. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
that's what you've been saying. That's what you've been saying.
Yeah. I want to see him in a spelling bee.
Him versus
Mike Perry.
No.
Why not?
Mike Perry's gonna win. He's a much smarter man. I will tell you that right now.
I don't know
he's a much smarter man. I would say
that was the lowest
him
IQ fight
versus
of the night.
Floyd Mayweather.
In a spelling bee?
In a spelling bee.
I think Floyd might
That's a
beat
fair
him.
fight. That's a fair fight.
I think Floyd might beat him. I'll give points to Floyd because at least I can fucking understand what Floyd's
Yeah.
saying.
That's true.
That is
Nate
true.
can have a whole conversation with you and you don't get a word.
Outside of that, though, it was a good fight. I thought both men performed. There were a couple of moments where I did think Nate could have pulled off a submission.
When Mike jumped to the ground with him, I got angry. I was yelling at my television. I was
but he got up.
Why would you jump into the one area where he can beat you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he got smart. He got up and he wouldn't let
After
him stay
getting
down.
almost fucking heel hooked. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Listen.
Oh my God. I was
Unga bunga,
I was
and
so
he got
mad.
up.
Yeah.
You stupid Mohawk motherfucker. Why would you jump in his
I don't know,
guard?
something about the way Nate was moving the whole fight was like, man, he doesn't look like he belongs in the ring.
He's 40
And-
and high.
And when they
thing happened to me.
went to the ground and he started going under and he started going for the leg, I'm like, oh, he's just gonna fucking win because this guy was dumb enough to get
Yes.
that close.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought he had that leg lock or the knee bar. I thought
It-
one
it
of
was-
those
I thought he got
pop
knee
off.
barred. I was like, you got knee barred, you dumb fuck.
It was so close, but once he got away, it's like, oh, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to get bloodier. As soon as he stood up and he was already bleeding at that point, it's like it's going to be fucking real difficult to get a hold of anything now.
Yeah.
Okay, so leaving worst fight of the night.
Worst fight of the night, I'm going to go with, you know what? I'm going to go with the Ngannou fight because that fight was a fucking execution.
It was a disappointment.
Philip Lins he's a former middleweight.
Yeah.
He was 220 and fluffy.
Yeah.
He won the PFL Heavyweight Grand Prix, but let's be honest, the PFL doesn't have the elite heavyweights
Did
that
not
the
belong.
that
Yeah.
the UFC had, that Bellator had, that ONE has. It didn't have the high level competition.
Yeah.
He should have gone down to 205, not up.
Yeah, he took a money fight, but he was executed. And Ngannou weighed in 257, lean, scariest he's ever looked physically.
Yeah.
I was like, I was telling Sierra in the car, we're watching on Netflix on my fucking phone. I'm like, this is gonna be a murder.
Yeah.
This is murder.
Yeah, it was not a fair fight, but it was also a disappointing fight because it should have been a knock him down, walk in the park, but I felt like the guy actually gave him a little bit of a run for his money, even though he was like 300 pounds too.
The guy leaned on him a little, and I was like, well, he needs to do this. This is his chance.
It wasn't.
By run for his money, I mean he stayed in the fight way too long.
Bro.
I mean, it was more.
I like where he went for a takedown and then rolled over backwards when he realized, holy shit, this guy is too strong. I can't take him down. He rolled onto his back.
It was more the wrong weight class.
Yeah.
He didn't put on muscle to go up a weight class. He just ate himself into the next weight class, and you're not gonna be strong enough to deal with a person that is that big because you put body fat on.
Yeah.
No, Francis Ngannou looked great. Like he looked like he was chiseled out of stone. But the other
The
guy,
whole fight card, other than the Mike Perry Nate Diaz fight, was you could pick who was going to win.
100%.
Junior Dos Santos comes in 42, 44,
I thought
something
he was like
that.
47.
Bro, he's 40. I think he's 42 or 44, but he's old, man. He's lost at everything. He's lost at bare knuckle.
Yeah.
He lost his way out of the UFC. He's fighting a 38-year-old former Cuban gold medalist in Taekwondo with 8 first-round knockouts with an 84-inch reach. I'm like, why would you do that to him?
Yo, but also
Why?
that Cuban guy, his stance was trash.
Hands at his waist.
Hands at his waist.
Taekwondo.
Foot standing to the front there. Like, even Junior Dos Santos at the tender age of 67 was kicking the legs out from under him.
He was doing a good job with that lead leg kick.
Okay, that lead leg, he should have just kept that up. But I knew he was done the moment he smiled. I was like, oh, Dos Santos, this isn't a fun thing. You're going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
This guy's coming to make a name off of you.
The second fight I didn't really know much about. I just knew it was Kenneth Cross fighting out of Orlando, and he was going up against some French guy who beat the dog shit out of him.
Parlez-vous français, motherfucker?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know what was going on. Third fight, as you know, Mike Perry, Nate Diaz, we've talked about that. Then comes Ngannou, absolutely executing Lins.
Yep.
And then the main event of the night, I saw that coming.
Called it.
I saw that coming.
Yep.
Like Gina Carano, let's face it, she's 44 years old.
Yep.
Still hot, but 44 years old. She had to lose 100 pounds to get in shape for the fight.
Yeah.
So
it became, how long could she keep it standing?
yeah, she hasn't fought in 17 years, and she's an actress.
And it's exactly what I had said.
Exactly.
At this point, Ronda should, she should have shaken off the coach talk in her ears that she had good enough stand up. Just fucking shoot in.
Do what you're good
at the first opportunity. Take it to the ground and just fucking do your game.
Do what you're good
I
at.
think Ronda did her a service because she does like her.
Yeah.
Because if she wanted to, I don't think there was anything Gina could have done, stand up or sitting down or laying down or on her side.
She had the look.
She was going to get fucked up by Ronda.
She had the look on her face of someone that has not dealt with a wrestling shot in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That armbar came. I thought she broke her arm.
Her arm was way extended.
Yeah, and she was tapping.
Yeah.
And Ronda's like, I'm not letting go until the referee says it's all good. And I don't know what the fuck the referee was doing because he was sleeping. That armbar was locked the fuck in.
Probably in shock.
Yeah. He was probably thinking, like, did the fight start?
I mean, Ronda's what? She was 38, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's up there, but I mean, she's been working on a farm. She's been having kids, getting moms trained.
But she's also kept training. Like every now and then, you would
WWE
see
WWE is training.
you see
it is. You're
videos.
physical.
You would see her put little videos out of her still working on her craft. So like her form of exercise, outside the fact that you're doing farm work
all day,
was still doing like judo and grappling and things like that. So like at least her main game, she was for the most part, keeping in the front of her mind.
The worst fight of the night for me was the Dos Santos fight.
Yeah, I mean,
the Ngannou fight was disappointing, but when I seen that, I just everything about it I hated. Like, yeah, there was a knockout. I could see it coming a mile away, but the fighting stances were trash. Junior Dos Santos was smiling like he was at a fucking family barbecue. The whole thing just pissed me off.
Dude,
and then he got knocked out in such a way that I'm like, oh, he's dead. Oh, there's a legend that shouldn't be in the ring again.
Well, their
and he's
main
dead.
thing,
He's
their
dead.
main,
He died in the ring.
their
On
main
Netflix.
thing they're trying to do with probably the first couple of cards is enough spectacle to drive people to go, you know what?
Let's watch that.
Let's go watch the fights that Netflix is putting on. So the first couple of fight cards they put on are probably going to be things that either you really wanted to see and it never happened, or it's gonna be like, that's an execution. I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah, and why does everybody it's like, I get it, he's co-owner and he's managing and shit like that, but every fucking guy called out Jake Paul.
Because that is his thing.
Everybody.
It's millions
That's
of
his thing.
dollars. It's a multi-million-dollar fight.
Why would Jake Paul's jaw is literally just healing? Like the doctor is about to clear
He
him
was
to get
talking
back
like
to
this.
Right.
My jaw is fine. I'll be fighting
Right, and he's talking
in
about
6 months.
boxing Francis Ngannou. There's
the
weight
fuck
classes
outta here.
for a reason, Dick.
He can't fight Francis Ngannou, and I don't even think he could fight Mike Perry in an MMA fight.
Not an MMA fight.
No.
Not an MMA fight.
MMA fight, elbows, knees, dirty boxing.
There's just too much.
That's
And
a
with
bad
that
place
jaw-
to be with Perry. That's
So-
a bad place to be.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. This is something that I noticed throughout the night. What's the name of the promotion?
MVP.
MVP is Jake Paul's.
I kept thinking of the wrestler whenever they kept
Right,
saying
yeah,
MVP.
Yeah.
It was making me think of WWE every
Yeah.
time. Like
It's-
that guy,
it's short
that mother,
for-
that
yeah.
no.
It
It's
is
an
Jake-
abbreviation for mutant
It is
vampire
Jake
penis.
Paul's Land of Misfit Toys.
Yes.
He fought everybody that was working or fighting that night.
I felt bad
Okay,
for Tyrone
did you see
Woodley.
that?
I
Tyrone
was
Woodley.
like, damn, bro.
Now you're his announcer.
You got knocked out by him, and now you're fucking working the desk.
But even look, Perry, he beat him. Diaz,
Diaz
he beat him.
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Junior Dos Santos
No.
probably washes his car. I don't know.
Something.
But honestly, if you look at it this way, that's an additional incentive to deal with him. It's like, hey, you're not just getting that one fight. If he likes you, you're gonna keep getting money.
Yeah.
And for fighters who are retiring or on maybe their last 1 or 2 fights, it's like, all right, I could get a big money fight. And it might land me in the announcer chair where I'm gonna keep getting paid. I'm still in the sport.
Sure.
I'm not. I mean, how much
wanna
does
know- I wanna
Diaz
know
brothers actually have at this point?
I don't
Sure.
know. Not Nick. Nick's rough, bro.
No.
Nick has all kinds of
I
mental
mean,
issues.
if they don't have a money guy, they don't strike me as like the people that know how to run a 401k and an IRA and how to fucking save for retirement.
No, you don't want to be BJ.
So I mean, his
No.
brother's got an academy clearly, but academies fall pretty often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it was interesting to me. The fights were pretty entertaining. I'll
Yeah.
say that. There were some good moments on there.
There was a UFC fight on that I didn't watch or pay attention to.
Nobody did.
Was
I
it?
skipped right
yeah,
over
yeah.
it.
They put it was. I think the main event was Brendan Allen versus somebody. They fucking put on an event that was a throwaway event. They put on an event because they were like,
they
we're not
know.
gonna do that number.
Yeah, I
Like-
wonder what the
like-
numbers
Yeah.
were for last night.
Yeah, like you got Ngannou, Nate Diaz, and Ronda Rousey on one card. Yeah, we're not gonna.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was happening. So in between the fights, I was watching the Punisher.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So, a 1-round fight, 20 minutes of Punisher. 1-round fight, 20 more minutes of Punisher. Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out pretty well.
But the UFC was petty because they announced something last night.
yes.
That they timed it perfectly for the walkout of Ngannou. They waited for Ngannou to start walking out, and then they dropped the news that Conor McGregor's back. He's fighting July 11th, International Fight Week, and his opponent, I don't like this, is Max Holloway. It's Max Holloway 2. They fought one time years ago at 145, back when Conor was Holocaust Conor and his face Jones were
It's
sticking
actually
out.
a good.
Yeah.
It's actually a good fight.
It is stylistically.
Yes.
But Max Holloway just lost a fight at 155 where he was out-grappled by Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting a recently juiced up Conor McGregor.
Sure.
At 170, which is 15 pounds heavier than the fight he was at.
Hold on. Okay, see that I didn't know. So
Holloway at
Holloway
170.
is going up to 170.
He wants that payday.
How long ago was the Oliveira fight? Not that long.
A month and a half.
And in July?
Remember when they said they retired the BMF belt because of how boring the fight was?
Yeah.
So
He's got humped.
I mean,
yeah.
I have to assume Holloway is basically not cutting at all.
He won't have to. Yeah.
To make 170.
170 might be close to his walk around weight.
If not, he might might have to eat a little.
Yeah, Conor's big.
To come at 170.
I would not be surprised if someone told me Conor McGregor walked around at 200 pounds. He's solid. Like you see pictures of him, he's a bigger guy now.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like no, I'm going for 170. My comeback fight will be 170. But why not a 170 pounder?
Especially when you know
why are you giving him Holloway?
When you know someone went on the juice for a little bit there, because there's a.
I'm rooting for Holloway.
You want Conor to win, is what it is. You want it to be a stand-up fight, is what it is.
You want it to be.
You want him to fight a warrior.
So you pick a guy
Holloway,
2 weight classes down.
Yeah.
That's what. And
they're pulling a page out of Jake Paul's book.
They're gonna try to book it as, oh, they have history. They don't have fucking history. They had one fight years ago. They don't have a rivalry. None of that shit.
No, at best, it's an interesting stylistic fight, but the weight disparity. Yeah. I mean,
this is Dana White.
What is
cleaning Conor's balls for him?
Yeah, it is.
I see what it is.
It's like what is their respective walk around weight?
Conor's is probably a lot higher than Max's.
Yeah, because if Conor's regularly 170s now, and Holloway was already moving up to fight Oliveira, like going all the way up to 170 is a big jump.
Yeah. I know they want to give Conor like not a buffering pad, but they want to make his re-entrance into the sport as easy as possible. Yeah. He's the cash cow.
Yeah, he is.
His pay-per-views are higher than anybody else's in the sports history. So, higher than Ronda's, higher than Brock's.
Yeah.
So, Dana's going to do what he can. So, when he says, oh, I'm coming back, I can't make 155, I got to do 170 now, who can we give me? I know they're not going to give him a top 10 guy because that's suicide.
Yeah.
Last time we saw him, he got his leg broken in a Dustin Poirier fight. So, I mean, let's be honest. He's not going to win that fight.
Especially if he can't get down. He has, the lowest he's like, I can get to 170.
Yeah. And Max is a dog. We've seen Max go up before. Max jumps up in weight to fight guys just because he's a fighter. He likes the challenge of it. But this isn't like 145 to 155. You're going from 155 where you're already a smaller guy and you're jumping 15 pounds up.
And the power difference.
You're going to feel it.
Yeah.
You're going to feel that.
Now, I mean, if they said he can get on the sauce to get to 170.
Yeah.
Well, and that Hawaiian sauce is good shit.
Bro, Max has a great chin.
He does.
It used to be uncrackable pre-Taporia.
But
Taporia cracks everybody's chin.
He's been in so many battles.
Yeah,
so many wars.
Yes, with Gaethje and Poirier, and he's had 3 fights with Volkanovski, won none of them.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Max. I will be rooting for Max in this fight.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would love for them to spoil Conor's comeback.
Well, that's how I felt about the BMF last night. I felt like I wanted Nate to win. I knew he was going to lose.
There was no BMF last night.
But that BMF...
It was the DMF. Dumbest motherfucker fight.
What was the fight of the night for you?
Probably Perry Diaz, just because of the
Perry
violence.
Diaz, yeah.
It was violence. It was what we
want. It was great.
It was the only fight they went more than 30 seconds.
Hold on a second.
I mean,
Junior Dos Santos.
You're right. He did
35 seconds.
He did shuffle around the ring for a while, but it was a round 1 knockout.
He was too busy laughing and joking in the ring. What are we playing, hopscotch, bro?
Yeah.
Stop smiling.
Espana was a big, scary Cuban Olympian.
Yeah, you smile when you're Francis Ngannou.
You got to give him respect.
You can smile when you're Francis Ngannou in the ring. Otherwise, shut your fucking mouth.
He might have been that confident where he's looking at him like, this motherfucker got in the ring with me.
Yeah. No, he definitely did, and he was like, I'm gonna fucking taekwondo this bitch.
Yeah,
and he did. Yeah, lit the fuck up.
Yeah, he did.
Now I want to see Despania fight Ngannou. Why not? I mean, MVP can't have that big of a roster. They just started.
No,
they're signing guys from the street.
They will be.
I mean, they're signing people based on spectacle right now. So I mean, it's going to be whoever they. I mean, they saw John there and they're like, bring him on.
Yeah.
Talk to him. We don't even have a headset for him. We're trying to scream across the table over the
Literally
crowd.
didn't even have earpieces.
So he can hear what's going on.
John didn't look good, though.
John looked like shit.
No.
He didn't look good. He looked old. He looked retired.
He did. And they said,
but John notoriously didn't do much training in between. He would dick about all the time.
If you put me and John Jones in the room and we sat next to each other, you'd be like, yeah, that's the same guy.
Of course.
Older, retired.
No differences.
No difference whatsoever.
I just found it. I mean, they must be paying really good over there because for John to like look at the camera and be like, "I want out of my UFC contract."
Yeah.
I mean, you just announced on television.
Yep.
Yeah, he
That
didn't.
you're trying to get out.
Yeah,
of
he
your
didn't
current
even
contract.
say it politically on the words of on the guys of like, I would have to see if I
can get out,
if
you
I
know.
can, or I'd have to check on it. He said
I want
outright,
out.
I want out of my
Get
UFC
me the fuck
contract.
out.
Get me the
of my
fuck,
ass.
because he's looking around. He's like, this is fucking lit.
Well, he probably has heard rumors of the pay, and I would
Yeah.
love to hear
If
what
he's
Ronda got
no,
paid.
listen, if
I
he's
would love to
sitting,
hear it.
if they know he's in the
wonder.
crowd,
Yes.
they definitely let him know how much people were getting paid. I believe Ronda was at least 2.2 million.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And
John,
and 1.2 for Gina.
yeah. See, and that's good money. That's
Yeah.
great fucking money.
Ronda 2.2 million. Yep.
Yeah.
Gina 1.5.
And that's definitely more than Gina's ever made.
Yeah.
And
That's-
$40,000 was the minimum payout for every fighter on the card.
and that's higher than the UFC.
Yeah.
Mike
That's higher
Perry,
than the UFC.
$400,000.
Mike
Nate Diaz.
Perry's a name.
Nate Diaz, $500,000.
That's also another name.
I'll happily train for a year for that much money.
Junior
Yeah.
DeSantos, dentist work.
Stop
Stop smiling, bitch.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I don't know. If you gave me $1 million, I would probably fight in Ghana.
Philippi
Lins?
Lins,
How much did he get?
100,000.
Now I don't know about that. I wouldn't do that.
100,000.
I would. You got balls, man.
But you know
You
what?
got the shit knocked out of you for $100,000? Fuck no.
Kudos to them. I mean,
How much did Ghana make?
Francis Ngannou 1.5.
I was about to say I knew his paycheck was going to be big.
1.5.
If
That's
I'm,
a bad. That's. These were some serious paydays for these people.
it is for
Yeah.
for you don't see those numbers in the UFC.
No.
For $1 million, I would fight Ngannou.
Yep.
Because he's going to put me to sleep. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to be looking at my loved ones. Hopefully, he's still on Earth.
Yeah.
In a hospital bed. But like $1 million, you're good. You got money now. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, at $1 million, he's like, yeah, that was worth the year.
Yeah. Like that's a couple years of working, so you can stick that in the bank, and now you're ahead on some steps. But I mean, $100,000, no, bro. No, for a year's wage, I'm gonna
No.
get my fucking side of my head caved in. Go fuck yourself. I'll work an extra year.
It's
Go
that
fuck yourself.
age-old adage. How much would it take for you to get in the ring with Mike Tyson?
Young. I mean, probably $1 million, tax free. $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna
$1
beat.
million. Yep.
He's gonna knock me out. It's gonna
Yep.
be horrific. I
Stay
mean,
down.
I'm not gonna. Probably won't feel it unless he throws a monstrous body shot to my liver.
Yeah.
Then I'm earning my money.
Now,
But I mean,
now, also, it does depend. Is it this Mike Tyson or is it prime Mike Tyson?
we'll go with prime.
Prime
I mean,
Mike Tyson.
1989.
My life is fucked over. I'm probably not gonna shit the same after I'm done fighting. $2 mil, easy. One body shot and my liver is just gonna relocate to where my lungs are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. $2 mil, I'd do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, it's gonna.
You know what? I'm lying. $500 is a Snickers bar. I'm in the ring.
Fuck out of here.
I'm going to Denny's. So the viewership for last night was between 10 million and 20 million viewers worldwide.
And that's big.
And that's without final numbers. That was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viewership for anything these days.
He
live.
Yes. Jake Paul is, love him or hate him, most people hate him, is a genius when it comes to marketing.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows how to get people to watch shit. He does. You know?
Yeah.
When he does these stupid events and these fights, people talk about it.
They
Yeah.
do.
When you go to work tomorrow,
Yeah.
the people at the water cooler are going to be talking about the Ronda
The
fight.
people that don't know anything about fighting will have seen what happened on Netflix.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean,
And
it happened when the Mike Tyson fight happened. Everybody was like, "Oh, Tyson 2
And
fight." I'm like, "Dude, he's
for
60
better or
years old."
worse,
Yeah.
they put out a good card.
Yeah.
They did.
They did.
They did.
Some of the fights are predictable, but the crowd wants entertainment.
Yep,
Since
and
the
that-
Gladiator days were announced.
Yeah.
And that is what they delivered.
I mean,
They
let's
did.
be honest. A lot of Mike Tyson fights were predictable. People went to see it anyway
Right.
because they're like, "Yes, I want to see that."
yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
I want to see that man hurt that other man.
All right, so
Changing directions.
yes, thank you.
We spent a lot of time.
But
on-
it was good.
Yeah.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
It was.
I
We
did-
established that Nate Diaz sucks.
Yeah. We established that he is the MVP,
The DMF,
the DMF, most valuable bitch, MVP.
dumbest motherfucker in the game today.
I mean,
But
he should run.
$400,000 richer.
Yeah. I mean,
Great.
do,
So, I
do
mean-
jujitsu. I mean,
Yeah. I agree. But they
I
don't
don't
pay. So, all right.
Nate should be an actor.
We all watched Punisher.
Yep.
Yes.
One Last Kill.
Punisher, One Last Kill. Disney
So,
Plus. John Byrne.
What are your thoughts on it? Eddie? What are your thoughts on what you saw there?
Yeah, I mean the only thing that throws you off is like, why are you letting this bitch roll? Mm-hmm. And not even fast. Mm-hmm. She's not on a motorcycle. She's not on a bike. She's not even being propelled by a man running. Mm-hmm. She's on the Stephen Hawking slow.
Yeah, she had
crawl.
IV. She had somebody walking behind her with an IV drip.
Well, maybe he was still sad Frank.
He was still sad
leading
Frank.
up to that, he was like sad Frank. He was like sitting at the grave and like.
So it was an emotional. He was overcome with emotion.
He had walked by a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He walked by people getting mugged.
This is
domestic
true.
violence.
Maybe that's what they were trying to convey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emotional.
He was desensitized.
It is the way you really can categorize the One Last Kill, because the performances themselves from beginning to end
I loved it. It was
were
great.
fucking phenomenal.
It was very John Wick-esque.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
the opening 10 minutes with the whole thing. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, you're like I could probably cry.
Yes.
I'm feeling pretty sad.
It was
Point.
very emotional. I'd say
They killed a dog.
They killed the dog.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, if you're a sensitive person,
Oh,
you can't watch the beginning.
They need a new trope. To kill the person's dog thing, John Wick did it
Yeah, let's kill some cats.
so goddamn well, something else has to die.
Let's kill some
and
cats.
it kind of went full circle because in the end.
Yeah.
Because he's like, that's not the only thing he took from me. And Frank's like, ugh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's
It
gonna
was
kill
great.
him.
It was
Oh,
great.
he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him.
Let's kill a kangaroo, a baby kangaroo. I'd be sad.
It was. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. It was.
I thought
John.
it was very good. Very good. The only thing that took me out was the wheelchair scene.
Yep.
Just for a moment, but then I was easily brought back in with the. I was like, is he just gonna kill everyone?
I don't know.
I was afraid for the neighbors. I was just like, you better hide. You could get it too.
What I didn't know if he was hallucinating or not. Like when his legs caught on fire and he's still in shock. I'm like, bro. But then I was like, oh shit, he's really on fire. But
And
he's
he
really,
don't give a
He's
fuck.
just gonna start beating people's ass with
Yeah.
flaming shins.
But they were really diving deeper into the real emotional craziness, which is the Punisher in the comic books.
Yeah.
The Punisher in the comic books is not a superhero. He is an anti-hero. He
Right.
is a murderer.
Yep.
And his
kills kids.
superpower is pain.
Yep.
Yeah.
His superpower is pain.
Yeah.
Like he uses his pain to get him through the day. When he was doing the pull-ups with his hands cut and all,
Bleeding,
I'm like,
skin tearing, and he's
Yep.
still doing pull-ups.
yes, yeah. There was
goddamn, dude.
There are versions of the Punisher where he does the whole like ancient medieval like kneeling and whipping himself in the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck is it?
Self-flagellation.
Self-flagellation.
Self-flagellation, huh?
Yes, that's the term.
No. Isn't that what that rock guy did? Self-flagellation?
That's autoerotic asphyxiation. Yeah.
No, the other one. Mason. What's his face?
That's
Where he sucked his own, maturation.
self-fellatio.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking? And that was a rumor. That was a rumor starting in the 90s. I remember that.
So that's not the same thing?
Not the fucking same
It's not
thing.
the same. This is bullshit.
Self-flagellation is like when you have some kind of like religious reason for whipping yourself, like a monk.
I'm enjoying
or-
watching you explain this without trying to laugh the entire time.
Yeah, because I'm just trying. I'm picturing you over here,
Self-flagellating?
picturing not Charles Manson, Marilyn Manson, sucking his own dick.
It's contagious.
Now I'm picturing Charles Manson with the swastika carved in his forehead, just in prison, just sucking
doing
his own dick. And I'm like,
self-maturation.
oh my god. Anyway, self-flagellation. The Punisher in some iterations in the comic. Let's continue.
Yeah, no.
We took some DVDs.
Yeah, we took some liberties. We
Yeah,
took
we
some
did.
liberties.
We did.
No, it was the closest to the comic book Punisher that I've seen in a while. But my takeaway on it too is like I was reading an article where they were saying like this is like the end of an era for Disney. This is the most violent thing that they have put out. Like Deadpool
definitely,
for the longest, Wolverine, but those still had stories.
Yeah.
Nah, this
This
worse.
was just murder
This
porn.
was murder porn.
Yeah, it was. That one scene where
mean,
the
they-
little girl is in the store and he's just stabbing him and stabbing
With
him
a pen,
and
the pen,
stabbing
the
him.
pen, the
And
pen.
I'm like, bro, there is a child in the room, and he's just
Yeah.
like, die.
And they were playing Hatebreed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be heard by
Yeah.
Hatebreed.
It was.
I
You
was
knew
like,
some
yes.
shit was gonna get fucked
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
When I heard Hatebreed, I was like, oh god. And he starts running down the street towards the store. I'm like, oh fuck.
That was not Celine Dion.
no, I'm like,
No.
this,
No,
this,
it
I
was
like,
not.
This is about to get really bad.
But I wouldn't
everyone.
mind see somebody do a mix.
Yes. With Celine Dion.
Slow-mo with Celine Dion.
I would tune in.
The other thing that took me out, which I laughed, and I laughed out loud when it was happening, was after he murdered 15 people inside of the restaurant or the bodega.
Yeah.
The little girl's like, "Here's a flower. You're my hero."
Well,
To be fair, you don't want that guy coming back mad at you, so
Yeah.
I'd give him a flower too. I'd give him a whole bouquet, right?
sometimes violence is the answer.
In this
Sometimes.
case, you are correct.
And that was what
In this case, you
that's
are
what Disney taught me that day.
That was pretty good though.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was I mean,
I enjoyed it. I
yeah.
did.
I don't
really
know if
did.
it was my favorite Punisher moment. There was a lot of great moments from the old Netflix TV show that were
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
The sledgehammer,
Yes.
killing the guys in the construction site. That was great. But I mean, it's fucking the Punisher.
It's
John
ex-
Berthel nails it.
Yeah.
It's a role he's
I mean,
designed to play.
He took 45 minutes and he went deep into the emotional complexity of the Punisher.
Yeah.
And instead of dragging it out longer than it needed to be, it was more like, here's just one bad day for this
Yeah.
man.
Yes. And then I also read online, which I'm like, I want to find some of these critics and slap them around. They're like, well, it just didn't tie into the larger MCU universe. I'm like, you motherfuckers have been complaining for the last 10 years that everything ties into the larger grand scale scheme of the Marvel universe.
Well, thankfully it doesn't, because everything that's been tied into the Marvel universe for the last 5 years has sucked dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let it be what it is.
Yeah.
It should be a standalone.
Yeah,
It's
It's
ground
just-
level, standalone. It's good.
It's
was
just
good.
a piece of what's going on with Punisher.
Yeah.
It was more like, here's where he's at right now.
And it looked like it fit into like the whole Daredevil Born Again, like
It did.
Yes.
city unrest.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was walking down the street with that cup of coffee, there was a lot of bad shit going on.
There was.
Like if you looked
Yeah.
in his peripherals,
Yeah.
like there was like a guy beating a girl up. I was like, God damn, and he's just walking.
Somebody got
Yeah.
shot in front of him.
That's why I think Polio Lady got away.
Yeah.
Because like he's just like I mean he's like sitting at the grave of his he's like trying to kill himself on the grave of his wife and kid.
Yeah.
Sees his kid,
Yeah.
but then she's gone.
Yeah.
He's like, no wait. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
he's mentally
tormented.
distraught.
Yeah.
Fucking tormented. So when he saw her and she's like, I'm gonna kill you, Frank. He probably wasn't even there.
She
He was
came-
just like,
He's probably, you know what? That
That's
is
right.
that is
That's true.
plausibility where
Yeah.
he's like, where
He's
he
like,
could
oh,
be
well,
like,
good.
she's not actually here
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. I mean, even when she said, I'm going to kill you at 6:40 today, the
Yeah.
bounty's going out. What was he doing? He was sitting in his apartment. He didn't care.
No.
He probably wanted to die. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, good. Save me a bullet.
And
Like,
it wasn't until he heard his neighbor's children
he heard that,
screaming.
he knew there was a kid across the hall.
And then
Yeah.
he
When
got
he heard the kid screaming, even though his legs were on fire, he's like, oh, you know, he's gotta-
Hulk smash.
dude.
No, but she
Flaming
basically
Shins Frank is
she
my favorite
basically
version.
threatened him in one of those little chairs in the hallway.
Yeah.
That just like
Yep.
its way down the
Well,
staircase.
she's a cold lady.
Yeah, she was.
And then when you look at her reasoning behind it, it's
Yeah.
like, bro, he fucking knelt on her son's neck in front of her
Hells
and
yeah.
snapped and stomped his head flat.
Curb stomped him.
Stomped his head into
didn't
putty.
even have the decency to wipe his boots.
Yeah. Mama watched her baby's head pop like a zit. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
but she's also
Damn.
like, they were good people. No.
From your perspective.
they
No.
weren't.
No,
From
they
your
weren't.
perspective. In
No,
the
they
grand scheme,
weren't.
they were criminal.
They were, yeah, they were criminals holding the city under siege
Yeah.
quietly.
And I knew what was going on once I saw like the name of the restaurant and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is the crime family
Yes.
that he murdered.
Yeah, yeah.
Never mind. I know who this lady
I want to
is.
know who her bodyguard was, though. Like
Big-
he was Mr. No Name.
He ain't Frank though.
Yeah, was he Tombstone?
I hope not. No, Tombstone's skin's a little off.
No,
Yeah.
Tombstone. They got cast in the next Spider-Man movie. It's the albino guy.
Okay. Now
from,
he's a good ass
from
actor
Black
too.
Lightning. Which,
Yeah, bro.
let's be honest, he was fucking hilarious in Black Lightning.
Yeah.
he had some lines.
He made that show, but
Yes.
again, you need a solid villain. I don't know if you ever seen Black Lightning.
No.
And it's kind of like Dolomite with lightning powers. He's kind of
Yeah.
like Static
Dolomite.
Shock. Static Shock.
Oh yeah.
That's Shike.
Static Shock.
That sounds like a German officer.
I don't, I've been watching a lot of documentaries. It's
Fucking hell, you got
trying to catch up on my boy.
That's so uniform.
My boy Matt's reading program.
Okay.
I love you, Matt. I'm so sorry.
of racism, has anybody watched?
You're gonna backdoor that off of Matt?
Absolutely. Has anyone seen the Kevin Hart?
Speaking of backdoor,
has anyone seen the Kevin Hart?
Oh man, the roast was fantastic.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I thought it was a breath of fresh air because I was like, wow, it's people of all different nationalities.
Yep.
That are roasting each other, some of which
Yeah.
was some of the harshest jokes
hard.
I have heard in a while.
They went so fucking hard on
and
this roast.
everybody was fine.
Yeah.
Everybody, I love that.
I love the fact that all of the crowd of regular people up top were fucking going
Dying.
nuts. And then all the celebrities down in the middle, they kept having to do stone face whenever the camera shows because I can't let you see that I'm laughing at this.
Yes.
Shane Gillis was like, fuck you guys, I'm doing it for the savages up here.
I like
So good.
that Tony Hinchcliffe looked like Satan. Like he had Satan's mustache.
Well,
he
it's
had the
Pete,
red
Pete
skin.
Davidson said he looks like both, both like a sex doll and the doll they give the kids to show. We're gonna touch it.
Like he was sexually molested and had the sex doll that was touched.
His set was good though.
Yeah.
He sat there and he got shit on all night.
Yeah.
And who else I felt bad for was Cheryl Underwood. Because her husband legitimately jumped off a bridge and jumped out of a window and killed himself.
Yeah.
And they attacked her all night.
Hells yeah.
Like he said about like Draymond Green's here. The ad for or the symbol for his team is a bridge. Keep that fucking bridge away from Cheryl. He's like, Cheryl's husband is proof that black does crack when it jumps out of a fucking
God
apartment.
damn it.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Chelsea Handler was amazing.
Chelsea Handler was great. Was good.
Yep.
I thought the weakest set of the night, even though I thought Draymond Green was gonna suck, he didn't do bad.
Yeah.
Draymond did good.
Yep.
Who was the weakest set of
The
night?
weakest set of the night I thought was the girl from Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Just because she tried to go the whole seance angle.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Like
Yeah.
it was,
took a good few minutes to kind of like, oh, I see what we're doing here. Okay, I got it. It's
And I thought Kevin Hart didn't do as good as the other people on his roast.
No, because he was getting fucking mauled by some fucking killers.
Well, Cat Williams showing up was cool.
Yes.
Because they notoriously don't like each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
for them to actually like squash the beef or
Yeah.
supposedly squash the beef,
He
that
said
was
no.
nice.
He said no.
Well, Kevin Hart in the end was funny.
Yeah, he was like,
that
"Come
was
on,
the
man,
best
let's be
acting.
friends."
That's the
And-
best acting I've ever done.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck Cat Williams.
I personally love everything Cat Williams does. I think he's a unique character. He kind of reminds me of like a Rodney Dangerfield, like an Eddie Murphy. They're one of a kind.
I
When you
like
hear
him.
them.
I also feel like he's full of shit. Like some of the
Oh
stories.
yeah,
some
but
of the stories he tells.
that's what's great.
And Kevin Hart called him out on it. He's
Yeah.
like, bro, he's like, you said that you turned down all the fucking roles I get offered.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, are you telling me you turned down like Ride Along 1, 2, 3, Jumanji 1, 2, 3, Borderlands, fucking all these other movies. He's like, so you can be like the fucking,
Yeah, no, of course, the Jerry Curl Queen.
Yeah.
No, he's no.
He's like, so you can play a pimp extra in this one movie. Like, shut the fuck up.
He
Like,
absolutely is full of shit too, but that's kind of the beauty of it.
Yep.
Like that like there's a level of hubris and there's a level of showmanship.
he lost a fight to a 12-year-old.
That is well too.
That's a fact.
That is well
There's
too.
video evidence.
In
It
that
happened.
situation, you're Cat Williams, right?
You go into hiding for years.
And there's a big 12-year-old trying to fuck you up.
You leave
You gonna
alone.
fuck him up?
If you're
You gonna fuck him up?
fucking 5-0, and it's a big 12-year-old, you don't risk it.
No.
You have your reputation as a gangster pimp. You're supposed to be hard.
Run!
Yeah.
You're supposed to be
Run.
hard.
Yep.
Your street cred is gone when a 12-year-old chokes you out on camera.
This is
Gone.
true. This is true.
Gone.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to have.
If we were out getting
if you're
drinks.
the small pimp, you're supposed to have protection that you're paying to protect you, because
Right.
you don't get your hands dirty.
Yeah, you can't walk by a playground now without security. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, if we were out having drinks, and a 14-year-old dropped me,
Yeah.
you would never see me for
Yeah.
years.
I
You guys
would-
would be doing this Sofa Kingdom podcast by yourself for a couple
You-
years,
you have to-
and
I
I
would
would
step in,
show
bro.
back up.
You
I
have
would
to
step in for
You
you.
have to
Let
come
me
back.
die.
I would help you.
Let me die.
You have to come back on all
Please.
of the steroids.
all of
You have to come back looking like Bane.
No. I'm going the opposite.
all
No.
Like
of the
Uber Reem,
steroids.
like
Yeah.
Uber
It's
Reem.
too obvious. It's too obvious you're compensating if you do that. If I get knocked out by a 14-year-old, I'm going full soy. I'm going vegan.
Soy boy.
I'm growing my ponytail back.
Becoming
I'm
a barista?
Wearing nothing but flip-flops. I'm doing
Birkenstocks
no
everywhere.
jujitsu, no jujitsu, no weight training,
Birkenstocks.
yoga and stretching. Yoga and stretching. That's it, bro. And I'm playing like puzzle RPGs.
You're only shopping at
Like, that's
Abercrombie
it.
and Fitch from then on.
No, dude, not even that. I'm going to like a fucking eco-friendly Bali store where everything is made by a small little Asian lady. Fuck that. No, like,
Living in a tree. We can't cut
Yep.
this down.
Yep.
We gotta love
I'm
nature.
growing my own beans. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'd be a coffee enthusiast.
Growing my own beats.
Yeah. No, there's no way. There's
I'm
no fucking way.
holistic now. I'm going to go to sound healing.
Yeah. I wouldn't be tough at all after that. I would be anti-masculinity. If I got knocked out by a 14-year-old
Yeah,
in
the
public,
jig is
that's
up.
it.
The
It's
jig
it.
is
That's
up.
it. How do you backpedal?
You can't.
A kid fucked you up.
You can't. But you know what's funny is that he came back from that, but Will Smith still has not come back from the slap.
Well, Will Smith I think, is still reeling. Like
Yeah.
that. What I mean, fuck. Here we go, Will Smith again. Will Smith, I feel like just exposed how fucked up his situation was.
I think.
yes.
I don't
How
think.
weak
I felt bad for him.
No, I don't think
have
he comes
to.
back. I think at this
Yeah.
point, if
Stay down.
as long as he stays with her, he does not come back. And not just that, the whole fucking family.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lost cause.
He's taken the. I mean, let's be honest. No
It's
one
a
cared
lost
about
cause.
the art
them
his
at
kids
all.
were putting out anyway.
Yeah.
No.
But that whole family is done.
Yeah.
They're unrealistic. They're detached from reality. And she's like a fucking succubus, bro.
Yeah.
She's just like latched on to the Fresh Prince and draining his life force.
Yeah.
And it's just. And he got caught up in it. I don't know what. Maybe she's that good.
And
Maybe,
she got alopecia too, right?
bro. Maybe she got that like fucking demon mouth or something. You know, she's busy sucking off Tupac, and now she transitions.
And on that note,
No, wait, no.
yeah, thank you for
Maybe
joining
that's
us on
what
the Sofa
happened.
Kingdom podcast.
Maybe the whole Biggie Tupac thing is orchestrated.
That's it.
Maybe
Maybe
Biggie was
she killed
shot.
Tupac and she killed Biggie.
Biggie was shot, but she drained Tupac's soul and then moved through the shadows of L.A. and found her way into Will Smith's
Will
apartment.
Smith, yeah.
He woke up one night and she's just sitting on his chest like a cat. Sorry.
Gave him that California love.
We cannot call the episode.
California love.
We can't call the episode Jada Smith the sucker.
No. It would be a waste. We're gonna
It
talk.
would. We have to talk about
the fights.
Nate Diaz,
Nate Diaz, the BMF,
the DMF.
the DMF. Yes,
Dumbest
I'm with it.
motherfucker in the game. Nah, he's a journeyman. You know, I'm glad he's getting paid. You should get paid if you spent that much time in the fight game.
Yeah.
But like, let's stop pretending that he was ever elite. He's never been elite.
Right,
He's
right.
not a
By
world
the
beater.
end of your fight
Greatest of all
career,
time.
you should have enough money to retire.
Yeah, when you're the greatest of all time. All right.